think NAVAIR is a great place for veterans and wounded warriors to come to work. In 2010, we established the formal Wounded Warrior program in NAVAIR, and since that time, we've had almost 600 hires of wounded warriors into the workplace. And so I think it gives veterans and wounded warriors an opportunity to continue serving the military and the Navy.
I spent 6 years in the Army. I was an infantry squad leader as my last assignment. So I was the guy on the front lines. I'm the one who kicking the doors in. I'm the one going in looking for bad guys. So this transition to NAVAIR is a complete turnaround for me.
I decided to work for NAVAIR because I wanted to come back to California, but I wanted to stay in the DoD community. With my military background, I wanted to stay in the fight. I wanted a way to use my background to support the warfighter. I thought this was a great opportunity to do so.
You start embracing the whole fact that it's all part of the service. And I still consider myself as being a servant. I still serve, I just wear a different uniform. And that's about as close as I can get to the front lines.
The benefit of a wounded warrior coming to NAVAIR is that, one, you're back into the brotherhood. As a warfighter, you certainly have shown that you can live within the service, that you enjoy being within the service, and that it's a big part of your life. And when you come back into the service as a civil servant, wounded warrior, you're back into that game. And I think that's a big benefit to the folks who have found comfort in working with the teammates side by side, executing our nation's interests.
There is a connection to the warfighter when wounded warriors join our workforce, and that connection is very powerful. And many wounded warriors want to continue serving, and this transition was forced upon them in the service of their country, and they want to continue serving, and NAVAIR is an outstanding place to do that.
The most important reason to hire wounded warriors returning is because they are essential to our future. When I go out and talk to folks, particularly those that are being separated early because of their illness or injury, one of the questions I ask them, I said, if I can provide you an opportunity that would allow you to stay in the fight, to continue to serve, would you take it? And 99.9% of the people would say yes.
To be honest, it was kind of frightening at first. I didn't know what to expect. I spent some time in the civilian sector, and it was brutal. It really was. I mean, you can wave your veteran flag all day long, but it kind of goes out the window at a certain point. NAVAIR was different. When I started, I was open about it. I told them, I don't know anything about what you guys are doing, but if you can show me, I'll figure it out. And they're very receptive from that standpoint, because they show me what to do, they show me how to do it, and I add my personal values to it. So it really helped me progress.
And electronic warfare is not my background, but based on my experiences and based on experiences of other wounded warriors, they are willing to mentor and train. It's an excellent opportunity to get their foot in the door to work this type of capacity without normally getting the foot in the door, not having those type of credentials. So I would say don't be afraid of it, just give it a try. And if you like it, the folks at NAVAIR will help you figure out your next move.
What I think NAVAIR does well as a joint effort of all concerned, right down through the leadership, the team, as far as the Wounded Warrior team, we just connect the dots. We connect through our outreach those individuals with hiring managers that may be interested in the skill sets they have. And we go through this process and we really make an effort to find out what can that individual bring to the table.
NAVAIR offers opportunities for wounded warriors of experience and education in the technical fields, engineering, as well as business analysts. But for those who do not have those skills, we have developmental positions and internships in other areas. Some of the benefits for NAVAIR is competitive compensation packages, health benefits, and retirement benefits, as well as the ability to use active duty time towards your retirement.
What I learned is believe in yourself. A lot of us bring a unique skill set to the table. It's just hard to translate to civilian sort of format. Like, what does that mean? What all the things I did before, how does it translate? You'll be surprised how many civilians actually do not have what you possess, and it's very valued here. So just be open-minded and just put your best foot forward.
A wounded warrior coming into NAVAIR in a civilian capacity brings their core values. They still have honor, courage, and commitment, and they bring that to the workforce every day. They've overcome adversities that many of us will never experience. They also bring a warfighter perspective. NAVAIR is here to support the warfighter, and what better way to support the warfighter than and to understand their needs than to have them on our team.
These are warriors seeking wounded warriors. That's what this system is. It's really still the brotherhood that you felt when you were in your unit, people to the right and left of you. We are the people to the right and left of you, reaching out again to pull you back in to a service-oriented organization that's really serving the warfighter in a completely different way than you were before, but a very important one.